Hello, beautiful souls, and how are we? Universal Angel here with Soul Healing Unity and today's guidance. So for today's pull, we will be using the Gilded Tarot, one of my favorites. This is by Cyril Marchetti. If you guys get a chance to get your hands on that, please do. As well as the Flower of Life, Wisdom of Astar. I absolutely love how in-depth these cards are, as well as a little bit of angel messages from the Doreen Virtues Angel deck. So guys, I like to utilize my own spreads. A lot of you that know me know this, and kind of what I ask Spirit, give me some information on what the general collective is going through. So this is going to be on the basis of the different things that we're going through, and then where that blockage lays, or what's stemming, where the problem is stemming from, excuse me. And then also to, what we can do about this. So it's been pretty obvious, guys, and it was pretty interesting, I thought, in how a lot of the major arcanas, especially in the numerology kind of things, played out. First of all, guys, let's start with release. So Spirit said release, and we think of number 1 as that new beginning, and then number 3 with the balance of the mind, body, and spirit. Archangel Azrael had showed up. It says the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, and time to move on. So I'm like, guys, what is it? What time to move on from what? A lot of you have experienced a lot of heartbreak, guys. Let's shake these swords out and get rid of them. We have to transmute that pain, and go within. That's coming up. But I asked, what was causing the heartbreak? What's causing the heartbreak, and what is it? Guys, when the Tower, major arcana, shows up, the universe, that's the universe's way of shaking the things that no longer serve us away from us, so that we may better, undergo this transformation, and complete that cycle and obtain that balance represented by the 1, 3, together coming into 4, which is that square solid foundation, right? Also, we must shed the ego, and part of our, Spirit just told us to get that spiritual transformation. That's really important as we go through shedding the ego. Archangel Jophiel does step through Libras. This might be in particular something to you, maybe. Archangel Jophiel is representative of the astrological sign of Libra. It says a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So guys, remember, our ego is our shadow self. That truly is our only, what enemy do we truly have but ourselves? Because who can make us unhappy but ourselves, correct? So I'm like, well, what's going on with the ego? What can I do? What's going on? Well, it's not stepping into that sun, another major arcana, guys. So that's stepping into that childlike self, that purity, so that you're aligned with the universal energies. You're aligned with the source creative, great central sun. Everything is in balance and everything is flow, which is also significant here, as you see in the numerology. Number 1, again, representative of the sun, stepping into that authentic childlike self and becoming aligned with all, so becoming one. And then we have 5, which is change. So Spirit saying this needs to change, stepping into that alignment. And together in numerology, that comes to A6, guys, which is that reciprocity and that balance. I said, Spirit, how can I share with the collective consciousness? How can they do this? Out popped the Hermit card. Oftentimes see this as somewhat of a oh no, here it comes kind of card. But guys, I absolutely love the Hermit card. I love to go within, because when we go within, this is where we can better identify the ego and then release all of the conditioning to undergo that spiritual transformation. Spirit also stepped up and said 5, coming together in numerology, said that new beginning, so staying in that sun self in order to maintain, the balance of that 4, which is like this square, if you think of it. And that square balanced foundation. So you must obtain this balance within your foundation, excuse me, I'm tongue-tied today, by stepping into the 1 with that new beginning. And confirmation on that, another major arcana. Spirit said, guys, we really need that balance in all aspects. Many of you are doing really great as far as what I've been pulling for the collective consciousness, although going through a lot of heartbreak. And as we have the Tower card, in tarot, that is like the completion of cycles, many karmic cycles. So that's where we can better identify with the ego, going within and finding that light within, like the Hermit carries. It's a time to recluse and kind of, recharge and find what it is, find those shadows lurking. Use that lamp to shine it out. And this is essential in creating our balance and stepping into the magician archetype, right? Because the magician is also the major arcana number 1, in particular with tarot. But the magician is really special because he's at a high manifestation rate. Once you achieve the balance, as within, so without, right? And you are in that childlike sun self, you drop that ego, you accept what the universe has brought, release that heartbreak. That's when you step into the magician. Now, the magician is important. Why? Well, not just because he's at high manifestation speed, but he has developed that balance by balancing all of the elements. You see the wands, the cups, the swords, and the pentacles, representative of the elements, guys. So we have earth, fire, water, and air elements. So it's balancing all of these things. You know, an example of a magician, you know, he would have all of his energetic self balanced as well as his outer life balanced. Let's see. And then also too, guys, pay attention. I said, well, you know, where is this stemming from? Why is this all out of balance? Well, it's because you're not seeing what has been gifted to you. You see Spirit offering that cup of love, and you see the support, guys. You are always divinely. And I see a lack of confidence, significant of the color orange, representative also of our relationships. So I see many of you guys, you know, are undergoing many changes within your relationships, whether this be significant other or not. It's caused you a lot of heartbreak. So don't forget, release, shed the ego, and then you can step into the magician stepped out again. So that manifesting rate, that new beginning, right? And Archangel Raziel showed and appeared. He said, you are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Guys, it truly is. But remember, you know, for it to become magical and for us to step into this sun position or this magician position, we have to maintain that balance. You see the 2 there, representative of balance and that reciprocity, the equal give and take, as within, so without. Now, cups, significant of our emotions, our love. And you also see the orange there again, guys. So that's pretty important within our relationship. Spirit is asking you to find your true authentic self, release the ego, release the heartbreak, and then that right there is how you can fill your cup. You see, one cannot offer another one's cup unless it is filled. I mean, they could, but it'd be an empty cup. The cup is symbolic of the divine feminine as well as our divine vessel. So guys, make sure to keep that vessel on that golden frequency pure. You know, give to yourself, fill your cup first and offer it to another. And that's when you get that equal, amazing balance and reciprocity and that confidence, right, within our relationships, as well as emotions, symbolic of cups as well. And then we can better step forth into the healing representative of the color green, also in the heart chakra. So Spirit confirmed, guys, you know, once we obtain, you know, work more on the magician kind of archetype, do your release of all of this heartbreak that's been caused. And I see a lot of you guys too are honestly influencing your own heartbreak, represented by the representative by the swords, the air energy. Swords are about our thoughts, our actions, and our behaviors. So guys, many more times than not, if you really reflect, you know, and go inward, you will see that we can be our own biggest block by our thoughts, and that's not allowing us to heal, right, and release because of our ego. We need to shed that ego, balance everything, mind, body, and spirit, and all of the elements, just like that amazing magician there who wanted to step up for you twice, guys. That's pretty important. And this will lead you on the path of Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles responsible for the earth element as well as the physical body. That can also be significant when it comes to pentacles, as well as finances, okay? But also don't forget the balance of earth, air, fire, water, and ether. You know, all of those 5 elements, which the pentacles is representative of. Guys, Archangel Raphael did step through with his emerald green ray of healing light. Don't forget to ask him, you know, for his assistance as you heal and do that heart healing from all that heartbreak, you know, that tower, the universe just shaking things up as you identify, you know, with yourself, that pure, authentic self. You know, you go inward, you shed that ego, you obtain that balance, and you step into that magician archetype. Then you will to the world better. So to the world, right? Representative of the pentacles. So our physical plane, you're going to be able to do that healing. And the heart chakra is also symbolic of the color green. And with the knight, you see he's slightly on guard, but he's just think of the hierarchy when it comes to Knight, Queen, King, and Tarot. Think of that as maturity statures too, right? So the Knight he's eager, he's earnest. So he's not totally on guard, but he's eager to learn, eager to get that balance. You know, he's very humble as well. Guys, for a little bit of added bonus, I wanted to share with you out of the Flower of Life deck, popped Mystery. The mystical, the mystery, the secret is what we call something when we are yet to understand it within us. Once you feel it, you have direct experience with it. Once you understand this, a realization gently moves through you. I am love, and love is the essence of everything. A new inward journey. Synchronistic, guys. Do that inner reflection, please, of the Hermit there. Let's see. Inward journey to feel and understand the fullness of you will reveal itself. So see, there you go. Spirit's confirming. This is why you haven't went within to get that authentic self, right? Representative by the Sun card. It says, when you feel this and talk to people who are yet to feel their own mystery, they will think you are delusional, a little mad, because they haven't seen it. They will do whatever they can to talk you out of it. However, as you become practiced in your new truth of being, support and understanding will move into your life through other people who have rediscovered the truth of themselves. So true, guys, so very true. And that will help you create that balance and that heart healing that's needed. I hope this message has helped many of you guys along your journey. Stay blessed and see you soon.